found Meghan on the basketball court. She was a threat both offensively and defensively, as she led her team in scoring with a season average of 12 points per game and held the rebounding record for a period of time. Meghan was a two-time All-Conference selection her junior year and was honored as a first-team All-Conference selection her senior year. Her senior year, Meghan was asked to participate in the South Central Conference versus Little Hawkeye Conference All-Star basketball game. She participated in the game, which was played at Norwalk High School at the end of the basketball season. Bob Gray, the head coach through Meghan's junior season, had the following to say about her, and I quote, "I could tell by watching Meghan in junior high that she was going to be a special athlete in high school, and she was. She excelled in all the sports she participated in. In basketball, she was awesome to coach. Not only was she a big threat in the post position, but she could also shoot from the outside. She was aggressive on both the offensive and defensive boards. Meghan was a team player in that she would give up a shot and pass the ball to a teammate who had a better shot. What impressed me the most was her attitude. She would work hard on both ends of the court, and I don't ever remember her complaining, at least not to me. She was also the only female athlete I coached who could eat a hot dog or nachos before the game and not have it affect her ability to play. I don't think Meghan would have been the great athlete she was without the love and support of her family. While Meghan was an accomplished athlete in all her sports, she was dominating on the softball field. To this day, she is recognized and remembered as one of the best softball players in southern Iowa during the last 15 years. Meghan owned the field when she pitched a game, throwing the softball at an average of 65 miles an hour. She was a three-time All-State pitcher, earning honorable mention in 01, third-team All-State in 02, and second-team All-State in 03. Meghan was named an All-Conference and All-District pitcher in 01, 02, and 03. During the 2003 softball season, Meghan pitching led the Redheads to a 32-7 record, a district title and regional final loss to Carlisle. The 2003 team posted a 32-game win record and were consistently ranked throughout the entire state. The 32 wins are still the most ever in a Redhead softball season. At the end of her high school softball career, Meghan held nearly every pitching record, including total wins, strikeouts, and ERA. She still holds the earned run average record. Former Redhead softball coach Mike Miller commented, and again I quote, "If there was a Centerville softball Mount Rushmore, Meghan would be the first place that we would put a face carved on that monument." Our softball program's success over the next 10 years should be credited to her. Meghan practiced year-round. Her work ethic was second to none, and this determination rubbed off on the youth in Centerville. Young girls wanted to be her. We had pitchers of all ages throwing from January until the start of softball season. They showed up to off-season practices so they could just be around her. They wanted to watch her bring the heat. To throw a softball underhand with the type of velocity was unheard of. In many years of coaching, I can only remember one pitcher who threw harder. Meghan's softball career did not end after high school. She went on to pitch for Muscatine Community College. Her softball team participated in the National Junior College Athletic Association National Championships both her seasons. She earned all regional honors. In the summer of 2005, she was asked to play softball with several junior college athletes from around the U.S. She made the trip to Holland to participate on this team. When she returned from Holland, she went to William Penn University in Oskaloosa. Her senior year, the William Penn softball team was crowned both the conference champions and the regional champions and made a return trip to the NAIA National Championships. Meghan was named All-Conference, All-Region, and second-team All-American that year. She holds the record for wins in seasons with 30 and the record for saves in a season. She was runner-up in the voting for Pitcher of the Year in the Midwest Conference. In 2014, Meghan was inducted into the Hall of Fame at William Penn University. After graduating from William Penn with a degree in sports management, Meghan moved back to Centerville. She met her husband Juan, an Indian Hills baseball player, and they were married in 2008. Meghan returned to college in 2012, graduating from Indian Hills Community College with an associate degree in nursing. She is currently working as a registered nurse at South Central Iowa Medical Clinic in Corydon and at Mercy Medical Center in Centerville as needed. Meghan and her husband Juan reside in Centerville with their 2 children, Abram and Francesca. The entire Oden family, including Meghan's 4 siblings and her parents, Brent and Julie Oden, can be seen at nearly every Centerville athletic event, supporting the Big Reds and Redettes. Please welcome back to Centerville High School and welcome into the Hall of Fame, Meghan Oden Decena.
Now that my secret is out, there is something that I need to clear up. I don't know if Coach Gray is here, but I did not eat nachos before playing in a game of basketball. It was a plate of super nachos. I would very quickly like to congratulate Patrick on his induction today. I would have been playing college softball during the years that he was had his Hall of Fame worthy career taking place. And unfortunately, I didn't get to witness his amazing talent firsthand, but it is an honor to stand up here today with such a deserving young man. I knew from the moment that I heard Mike O'Connor broadcast Red at basketball as an 8th grader at Howard Junior High School that I wanted to hear him say my name over and over again. So you can imagine how honored I am to return today as a former athlete to hear him say it one last time. Over the last few months, I've spent endless hours filtering through countless bits of advice and inspirational words of wisdom that I could bestow upon you as someone who was once in your shoes. And then this morning rolled around, and if I'm being quite honest, between my hair appointment, an impromptu visit with Russ W. on the radio, getting my little family ready, and painting my face on, which I wrote this before I got home, and I didn't really get a chance to paint it on as best as I would have liked to. I ran out of time trying to get those thoughts to paper. So for a side note, you will still be the same procrastinator at 30 that you are at 16 if you don't get your act together at this time. So start working on that. But seriously, I could talk for hours trying to reflect on some of the great advice that I have received throughout my life, but I decided that this acceptance is not about trying to change your lives with deeply profound Meghanisms. It's about paying homage to those who I love and who have helped shape me into the person that I am today. William Arthur Ward once said, "Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it." Well, I've been carrying around this gift for over 12 years, bursting at the seams, hoping that one day I'd have the chance to say thank you. This is the ultimate platform to thank my coaches, my teammates, my family and friends, and to thank the community who has supported me throughout my career, and who continues to support all of you who are fortunate enough to be sitting here in scarlet and black today. I hope to encounter many of those who have influenced my life and athletic career throughout the homecoming festivities this weekend. And due to time constraints, I won't be able to address everyone, but I would like to mention a few names, including Sandy Hoffman, Janet Stevens, Lee Spurgeon, Gary Klein, Bob Gray, Tom Hill, Mike Miller, Jason Reed, and the late Rich Gander. This group of people were integral in my development as an athlete, starting way back in grade school through senior year, and even after I graduated from CHS. It takes a special person to be a great coach, which is why I never became one. But the real reason I'm here today is because of 2 people. The 2 people who were once scared to death to bring me into this world when they were just kids themselves. Mom and Dad, I hope that you're proud of me as we return to the same auditorium that you sat in 30 years ago about to become first-time parents. I know I wasn't expected, but I do know that I was worth it, because in time you decided to have 4 more of me. Your love and the example you set is truly inspiring and motivating, and I will never be able to put into words what you mean to me. Not only have you always supported me athletically and in everything else for that matter, but you have always been there for me even when I've stumbled along the way. I don't always get the chance to express it, but I want you to know how much I love you and appreciate you every single day. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Juan, Abram, and Frankie, the future looks bright for us. Thank you for completing me. Motherhood is the biggest game I've had the opportunity to play in, and there's no losing when it comes to this contest. Good luck to the Reddit volleyball team. Let's see how far you ladies can take it this season. You are amazing. I've only made it to one game, but I was thoroughly impressed. I couldn't hit the ball like I saw that ball being hit that night, so that was very impressive. Keep it up. You're doing great. And boys, let's send those bloodhounds home with their tails tucked between their legs tonight. What do you say? Truly honored. This is a blessing, and I will not take this for granted. Thank you so much, and go Big Reds!